Welcome back to Buzz Honestly. I am Josh.
I'm Tiffany.
And today, this is a video that we've seen all over Facebook. We haven't seen the video yet, but we've seen the posts about it literally all day. And even separately, like, you've been wanting to watch this.
I clicked on it, but I had too much background noise where I was at, so I couldn't hear it, so I just turned it off. Like, I would have already seen it if I hadn't been in a noisy area.
Lucky me. I was at work, so I couldn't click on it. Like, I've just seen the multiple posts about Ricky Gervais. Yeah, Ricky Gervais destroying Hollywood apparently in his 2020 Golden Globe speech. So we're finally going to watch this. I've been excited about this all day long. So we're finally going to watch this and see exactly what he did.
Wait, can I just preface this before we watch the video?
Yeah. This is pronounced preface, but go ahead.
No, maybe I should just wait till after the video to give my public service announcement about it. I just want to say, like, I'm a libertarian. I think that you should be able to say whatever you want to say, whether anybody likes it or not. Whether it's something I agree with or not. I don't think you should throw things at people. I don't think that you should assault people. I think you should spit on them. But I think if you want to say things...
If you want to speak your mind, you should... Anybody with... Even if you oppose... Like, even people who disagree with you, they should be able to... They should have the same right to speak as you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know if that has anything to do with this. I mean, I've only seen... The only thing that I've seen about this, besides the fact that he apparently, like, ripped apart Hollywood, was I saw the reactions of some actors and actresses, like, responding to him, but they didn't give any kind of context of what he said, so I have no idea what he said. I just know what they said. They were mad.
I didn't even see that. I just saw the lead up to this. Like, he was, like, on Twitter, like, saying things that people are like, that's transphobic or homophobic, and he's like... No? Like that, but that's all I've seen. Like, I haven't...
Even if it is, he can speak his mind. Even if somebody wants to speak I'm a Roman Catholic Jew, so if somebody wants to speak against religion, like, you have the right to do so. If you want to say that I don't have the right to own a gun, you have the right to say that. Doesn't mean I have to listen to it, or that the government has to listen to it, but you have the right to say it.
Anyway, but I feel like I'm gonna lose friends over this video, like real life friends.
We'll see how it goes.
Hello and welcome to the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel here in Los Angeles. I'm Ricky Gervais, thank you.
They've been self-aggrandizing.
You'll be pleased to know this is the last time...
They've been giving themselves awards for 77 years.
Yeah.
I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking, I never did. NBC clearly don't care either. 5th time. So, I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello? Lucky...
Yeah.
He does say some of the... Like, the only movie that I've ever seen him in was The Invention of Lying. I think it's called The Invention of Lying. You've never seen it? Because otherwise... I didn't like him whenever I watched this movie because the whole thing is anti-Christian. The whole thing is about heaven is made up. He lies to his grandma that's on her deathbed, and he's like, no, you go to a place where you meet your other family. Like, he's the only person on earth that can lie. And so whenever I was trying to figure out where that thing was at. So at first, one of our first, like, he's been in other movies I've seen, but that's the biggest movie that sticks in my mind. And I was just like, man, what a prick. But then I'm like, you know what? He made a paycheck off of this. Like, whether he believes it or not, he made a paycheck. So at first it was like, but I've seen his other quotes and stuff, and this dude speaks his mind. Yeah, like, even I agree with some of it, but he just speaks his mind. He says whatever. He's like a Bill Burr. He's like a white Bill Burr.
For me, the Hollywood foreign press can barely speak English, and they've no idea what Twitter is.
Oh, Leo.
So I got offered this gig by fax. So
I have a feeling if he attacks Hollywood, Robert De Niro was just laughing there. I have a feeling he's not going to be laughing at the end of it.
He wasn't like laughing. He's just like, "Oh, really, man?" Like
it might have been that. I thought he was laughing.
Well, it was kind of a laugh, but it was kind of like a face, like, yeah.
That's Robert De Niro's laugh right here. I'm going to cover my face up with Robert De Niro's face right here.
Hey, Robert De Niro, emotes.
Let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel. So, yeah, remember that. But you all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your limos. I came here in a limo tonight, and the license plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no.
Is she in jail? Is she one of the child college thing?
Yes.
It's her daughter I feel sorry for, okay? That must be the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to her. And her dad was in Wild Hogs. So,
John Travolta.
lots of big celebrities here tonight. I mean, legends, icons, yeah? Look, at this table alone. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. But... Baby Yoda. Oh, that's Joe Pesci, sorry. I love you, man, don't have me whacked. But tonight isn't just about the people in front of the camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you.
I don't know.
I feel like that's no. What's the girl's name? Yeah, look this up because I need to find. We need to do some research. I thought it was. That's not the chick's name that took all the pictures with Jeffrey Epstein.
American journalist. Images. That's right.
I feel like he's probably an actor or a model or
Is
something.
that the guy from American Horror Story?
Go to Wikipedia and find out what he does.
Oh, be nice, golly. Where's the freaking Wikipedia page? There it is. No, it's right there. Golly.
Well, you skipped it twice.
You're being a dick. Son of Mia Farrow.
Harvey Weinstein. I saw Harvey Weinstein. Oh, so it's not the.
He helped uncover sexual abuse allegations.
Okay. So that was a Harvey. Yeah, look how Meryl Streep. She seems a little uneasy. I feel like she probably fingered Harvey Weinstein.
Coming for you. Look, talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care.
Think it's funny.
They keep going to him though.
He does, yeah, because he does not think it's funny.
Yeah, but they keep going to him. The Harvey Weinstein joke, like he was just kind of like looking around, like buddies, guys, who has my back on this? I don't know who. I've seen him in movies.
I just like that he's like, I don't care.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Oh, you want to boo me? I don't care.
Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So, fifth time. So, we were going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. It just, no.
Is he saying none of black people died this year?
He's saying we don't deserve to highlight a bunch of white people that died.
Oh, that's fair.
It was mostly white people. And I thought, nah, not on my watch. So, maybe next year. Let's see what happens. No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win.
Shout out to Witcher. Great show.
Everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer, and it's still more fun than this. Okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he...
Shut up. He actually got boost for that, too. Like, do these people think that he did kill himself?
Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's the best.
Oh!
I love it.
He put like 400 people in their spot right then. Like, I know he's your friend. If you booed, you should feel like shit. If you booed, he's your friend.
That's funny.
Holy dude, this dude is roasting everybody.
That's what it is. It's not a speech. It's a roast.
I did not know that this was gonna go like this.
This is great.
Holy crap.
You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? Right, but seriously, most films are awful, lazy, remakes, sequels. I've heard a rumour that there might be a sequel to Sophie's Choice. I mean, that'd just be Meryl Streep going, well, it's got to be this one then.
I've never seen Sophie's
I
Choice.
don't either.
All the best actors have.
That one went over our head because neither of us we haven't seen Sophie's Choice yet.
Or Meryl Streep. Not a fan.
The Devil Wears Prada. She was in that, right?
Yeah, I didn't like that movie.
It was a fairly decent movie. That's the only movie I've seen.
Melodramatic, and the ending was weird. Like, it wasn't... Like, it didn't have a happy resolve, and... Like,
no, it didn't.
For a chick flick to not have a happy resolve is just absurd. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, it was a chick
I thought
flick.
it was like a superhero movie. I thought she was Catwoman.
Not in that movie.
That was a prequel.
Jumped to Netflix and HBO, you know. And the actors who just do Hollywood movies now do fantasy adventure nonsense. They wear masks and capes and really tight costumes. Their job isn't acting anymore. It's going to the gym twice a day and taking steroids, really. Have we got an award for most ripped junkie? No. No point. We know he'd win that. Martin Scorsese, the greatest living director, made the news for his controversial comments about the Marvel franchise. He said they're not real cinema and they remind him of theme parks. I agree. Although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks. He's not big enough to go on the rides, is he?
Fair.
It's tiny.
It's true. It's true.
Right. The Irishman was amazing. It was amazing. It was. It was great. Long, but amazing. It wasn't the only epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So...
You like that joke, though.
Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know. You're nearly 50, son. The world got to see James Corden as a fat...
Is Prince Andrew cold? Or cold? Shit. Is he old? I didn't get that joke.
No, he's talking about... Even he told Leo, come on, man.
Does he date young girls?
Apparently, according to these jokes. I don't keep up with
Hollywood. I don't keep up with who Leo Dio... I mean, I know who he is and Prince Andrew, but I don't keep up with who they're dating, so I didn't know if there was a joke in there that you knew that I didn't know about.
The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy.
I don't know who that is either.
Carpool Karaoke, James Corden.
Oh.
He's talking about cats.
Oh, I didn't watch Cat. I don't know what
No,
that's...
James Corden and Taylor Swift they were in Cats.
Oh, really?
I like him though. Like Carpool Karaoke, that's a good little flick. I can't hate on him. I like.
That's why it's a roast.
Yeah. I'm not taking offense to it or anything. I'm not James Corden.
Well, he's not meaning offense. He's just trying to get people to like.
Get to see him as a fat pussy. That's
Lighten up
funny
and-
though.
He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that.
Exactly.
And the reviews, oh, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right? But Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play, because she... I can't do this next joke. Because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg, and licking her...
They bleeped it?
Verbal. She's old school. It's the last time, who cares?
That's the last time he gets to.
Drinking beer.
Yeah, absolutely, he has to.
Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show. A superb drama, yeah. A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position...
I think probably everybody who won an award then used that as a platform to make a political speech.
Oh, probably. Nobody watched the Golden Globe. Like, I honestly think that Ricky Gervais, I feel like this opening thing is the most watched part.
Well, he just
of
said,
the Golden
like,
Globes.
if you do win an award, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech. But I think everybody then who won an award was like...
Oh, absolutely. They didn't listen to him.
No.
Yeah, but I feel like he kind of... I have to get another beer. But I kind of feel like he was giving them a warning.
We've got less than a minute left.
I have to get another beer before
right.
It's a have to. Anna back. Let's see where he goes.
To lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and...
Hold up.
Why do they bleep it?
What do you say?
He said, accept your little award and your,
and your
agent,
God,
and your God,
and fuck off.
So...
Oh my God.
It's already 3 hours long, right? Come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and...
Fuck off.
So...
Oh shit. You did it.
It's already 3 hours long.
Tom Hanks is not happy. Who cares?
Tom Hanks, right here. He does not like it.
Right? Come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and...
And that's it.
And then, is that what he said? I think somebody said it. Thank you, or that's it. That's awesome.
It's already 3 hours long.
Look at that. The face of somebody who has a guilty conscience right there. He's like, I don't think
he's
this
like,
is funny because it applies to me. And that hurts my
I
feelings.
had a whole thing planned out. Look how... Is that Keith Urban?
Oh, yeah.
He looks like a burn victim. Oh my goodness, his music is great, but geez, dude.
She thinks that he's so funny.
That's his wife, isn't it?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. We'll have to look it up. But Tom Hanks is looking pretty guilty.
He's looking pretty triggered right there.
Right,
now he goes to
the
script.
first award. The first award. The first award is for Best Actor in a Television Series, Musical or Comedy. To present the award are a couple of actors off the telly. What can I say? Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon.
He's like, fuck it, I'm out.
First award, it's already been 45 minutes.
Okay.
It wasn't as politically charged as I expected.
From the amount of the amount of hate and love that I saw for it, I expect. Oh man, I got the hiccups again. I expected it to be more politically motivated, but this was actually more of a dude being like, "Hey, what did he say?" He said, "You've spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg." Yeah. So he's like, "You are not in tune with the real world. Like, you're like the 1%. Anybody in this room is like, you're the 1%. You live in your own little bubble of maids and limos and being rich. You can't...
Scoot over towards me.
You can't... Oh, sorry. You can't lecture the rest of the 99% on what they should say, what they should think, what they should love, what they should hate, what they should believe in. Like, I think he was very... It actually wasn't as political as what I thought that it was. I expected it to be more political. I thought it was
going to be super... Because leading up to this, he was being, like, bashed constantly because of, like, some Twitter remarks. And so I thought that it was going to be, like, super political, the whole speech.
I never even read his... I don't have Twitter, so I never read his political stuff. I don't read it on
Twitter. I read articles about it.
Yeah, because Facebook is better than Twitter, so you see important things on Twitter from Facebook.
Twitter's just too scattered. Like, for me, it's just too scattered.
Yeah.
But he didn't actually get, like, even kind of political until the very end. Like, it was mostly just a roast, and then at the very end, he made a couple, like, alluding to political
Yeah, it was like,
comments.
hey, but I think it's because of, like, the last... the last three award ceremony things. Yeah. Like, you've got Robert De Niro coming up there and be like, Trump no, it's not even down with Trump anymore. It's fuck Trump.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like it's let's not do that again, because you had every time that you accept an award, it's the lowest.
Trump can never eat in my restaurants ever again. Like
he can't. He owns his own restaurants.
He can buy any chef that he wants.
But I think it's kind of one of those things, like, every time they do go super political with these, like, the Emmys and the stuff like that, like, it always gets dogged. Like, it doesn't have that many viewers. I feel like the YouTube video, how many times? 3.7 views. I would be willing to bet that his opening monologue, Ricky Gervais' opening monologue, has 3.7 million views. It probably has more views than the Emmys.
Than the actual Golden Globes.
Golden Globes. I don't pay attention to him. Yeah. I feel like his opening monologue has more views than the actual entire Golden Globes.
Yeah.
Like, whenever you actually say something honest and not, like, Hollywood motivated, like, that's the best way. It's not even not politically motivated.
Anytime they're super, like, politically charged, like, Trump can't eat my thing. Like, that's just everybody giving themselves a pat on the back. Like, hey, because, I mean...
I know everybody in the room agrees with me.
Exactly.
Like, he stood out. He knew that 95% of the people in the room hate him for what he's saying. But he's I don't care. He kept on saying, this is the last time I'm here. I don't care.
I don't even think he said anything crazy. I really don't think he said anything crazy.
Oh, it was really funny whenever whenever people booed him and he was like, okay, so Jeffrey Epstein's your friend.
Yeah.
Like, you took checks from him. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
like
you wrote on his plane.
You wrote
on his plane, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was funny. I think it was great. If you don't agree with what Ricky Gervais said in all of this, like if you didn't think it was funny, if you didn't find it entertaining, even whether you agree with it or not, if you didn't find it entertaining, give this video a downvote. But if you heard an American being able to speak his mind, covered by because I'm getting very
yeah.
I'm on my soapbox. If you enjoyed what he said,
really and I wish it'd be more rational instead of so super emotional.
Okay. Well, anyways, if you like what he said, even if you didn't like what he said, if you agree that he should have the right to say what he said, like, I enjoyed everything. Like, even if I didn't, I've never agreed with everything that Ricky Gervais has said, but I think that he hit the nail on the head on this rant.
Anybody should be able to say anything at all, as long as you're not infringing upon someone else's life, liberty, or property.
Yeah, that's stupid. But he said a lot of bad things about Jeffrey Epstein. And
you infringed on my liberty right there, somehow.
You're not allowed to say it. Anyways.
Like, share, and subscribe. That worked. Ew, gross.